will make headlines in 2007. We're joined by Jeffrey Kagan, telecom analyst at Kagan Telecom Associates, and Todd Burchett. He's the portfolio manager of the Icon Telecommunications and Utilities Fund, which is rated 4 stars by Morningstar. Gentlemen, welcome. Nice to have you here.
Hi, thank you.
Jeff, let me start with you, if I could. I think you kind of shared David's point that this industry is at the point of really coming through a transition that has been a 20 or 30-year long process. Is that the case?
That's true. Everybody reads the headlines, and they think that the news is breaking today, but this is a longer story. I've been in the business for 20 years. I've been in the business since, I think, 1984, 1985. That's the year that AT&T broke up, and there was AT&T and 7 baby bells. And then they started in 1996, 10 years later, they started merging. The baby bells started to come together. There were 7, now there are 3. And we're starting, and there are no long-distance companies anymore because the baby bells were competing with the long-distance companies in 1996. Now, they acquired them. So you've got the baby bells that are big baby bells that have a lot of territory, and you wonder who they're going to be competing with. They're going to be competing with the cable television industry. We're about to go through an enormous change. This year, it's not just a one-year process. This is taking a few years. But this is the point. This year, the last few months, the next year or two, we're going to see competition unfold at a level that we've never seen before. The industry currently has, say, the telephone companies and the cable television companies both have about 80 to 90% of the market. You buy service from the television company and internet from one or the other. But if we go over the next year or two, we're going to see customers choosing all of the services from one company and saying goodbye to the other. That means that the industry, the way we measure it, is going to change.
Okay.
40% of the customers are going to be for the phone company, and 40% of the customers are going to go to the cable company, but the customers are going to be spending more. So they have to market like crazy because it's an all-or-nothing battle now.
And Todd, I don't envy you having to pick which companies are going to come out on top and then invest in them. How do you do that? What metric do you apply when you're looking at this very dynamic landscape that both David and Jeff just laid out for us and decide who are going to be the ultimate winners?